Здравейте, добър ден! Казвам се Лора и
Anthony.
И Cecilia и Nova. Ние сме от Англия, уча български, and we are from England. We're from the north of England and also the south of England.
Запознайте се с Лора и Антони, които живеят в България заедно с двете си деца. В техните социални мрежи те споделят с аудиторията си начина си на живот, трудностите, които срещат при изучаване на български език и приключения от техният дом на колела. Защо избират нашата страна и какви са предизвикателствата, които срещат тук, ще разберем сега.
So we decided to start travelling. We met each other 10 years ago and straight away we wanted to go travelling together and we went to Thailand for a month and that was what sparked our interest in travelling. And then having kids just inspired us to travel even more because we wanted them to see the world. We didn't want them to have to wait until they were adults to experience other cultures.
We always had a dream of being able to drive from the UK to Bulgaria, and we thought that maybe it was a crazy dream, but I mean, we just sort of went for it, didn't we? And we thought it would be an amazing experience for our children. So we had this plan, we'd always wanted to do it. So we thought there's no better time. Now we've bought a house in Bulgaria to drive from the UK on this epic journey to Bulgaria.
So the reason we chose to live in a van was because we were in a situation in England where we owned our home and we had bought a house over here and there was going to be some kind of crossover where we didn't have a home, and the opportunity came up that there was a van that needed lots of work and we converted it and we lived in it for 6 months. So it was kind of necessity and now it's just a bonus.
And we show the real side of family life and doing things with children and raising children. And so it is hard. It's hard for you to minimize all your belongings to something that is a space that's so small, but we loved it. The second we did it, you get rid of all the things you have to tidy every day. There's no stress, there's no clutter.
Actually really weird going from a van where you've got such little stuff to go into a house and you're like, I now feel like I have too much stuff and too much space. So it's weird to have an adjustment period out of the van as well as moving into a van. The reason we started filming was we used to have a shop in England. So we started filming because it was a way to grow our business so that people could see us and kind of find us. And then it kind of just continued on to realizing that other people were doing this as a living. And we thought, well, it's something we enjoy doing. Why not kind of give it a go and show the other side of van life and traveling with kids, because it's not all, rosy.
I love languages, so I found it difficult, but I've really loved learning Bulgarian. I started about a year ago, and the hardest part was definitely learning the alphabet because it's different to the English alphabet. So I started by using an app, and then after that I started practicing, and then now I've come here. It's been so much easier because people are so willing to listen and correct me and help me learn, and our neighbours have been so helpful. So for me, it's been quite easy, but for you, you've struggled a little.
I'm dyslexic, so it's difficult anyway. So adding in the other alphabet is harder. But my experience with the kids is they don't think about it. They just watch things on TV, they hear people, and they pick up words. Sometimes they'll sing nurseries to me in Bulgarian. And I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. And it's amazing to see their approach to it is just relax and it'll come. And that's I'm trying to take that from them, kind of try and just absorb it, and then eventually I'll pick things up here and there.
Yeah. Hands down the people.
Yeah.
I think the thing that the UK has really lost is a sense of community and togetherness and friendliness. And you come here and some people have nothing and they're still willing to give you everything that they have. And we have been so welcomed in terms of the language and the children, and we just feel so happy here and at home. So the people, we noticed as soon as we came to the airport that we were pushed straight to the front of the queue because we had children. So, it seems that we feel valued here as people, which we kind of don't feel like that in the UK. So yeah, for me, it's the people. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, originally it was the cost of living and the weather. I thought, wow, we can live here, it's going to be cheap and we're going to be warm, it's going to be better than England. And then we got here and it was the people that really made it feel more like home than just, a financial decision, basically. Like anything in life, if you take a different path, it's just adjustment.
And I think we've always been hard workers, and we've come here and we've applied that hard work to our life here, to our house renovation, to everything. And I think we feel so happy here that we don't really see that many difficulties. And even learning the language is fun, and it's a way for us to connect to the people here. So yeah, I guess that we don't really feel like there's that many difficulties here.
No.
For us, we're very lucky. And we've been really pleasantly surprised by the support. I don't know, it's a surprise really. I mean, we've had so much support from the Bulgarian people because we have chosen to learn the language and try and become Bulgarian.
Yeah.
So we have lovely comments from Bulgarians offering criticisms on our language skills and just being lovely and supportive. And I think
you get a lot of English people come over here and they don't integrate themselves. They just see a cheap property and they think, oh brilliant, I can come here and live a holiday. And we don't want that. We want our kids to grow up and know the language and know the culture, because from what we've seen of it so far, it's beautiful.
Yeah, we love it here.